Hey everybody, so here's a little shrimp update for you. So I've gone, what, 6 months now, and I'm not ready to admit defeat on the whole keep the shrimp alive in the tackle shop thing. I can keep them alive. These guys right here in this tank, so there's one right there, you can see, they're doing great. There's about a dozen of them in there, so now it's just probably more like 18. And they're absolutely fine. They love it in there. This whole setup's just worked perfectly. So it's keeping sand shrimp alive in an aquarium is easy. I think easier than a lot of other types of animals like that, fish. But in this situation, the problem I'm having as far as selling them is that, they're great. Well, I've got so many in there, and the filter's balanced. The amount of biological filtration is equal to the amount of biomass in the system. But then you dump, a whole bunch more shrimp in there to sell, and it throws everything out of whack, and the water goes bad. And what happens is I'm getting them in the cups still, which is a problem. I've got to figure out how to get them bulk and not already put in the cups, because when they go in the cups, the ones that are on the top half of the cup, they look great, and the ones on the bottom of the cup, they're half dead before I get them. So that's a problem. They're already weakened, and then when the water goes bad, so I'm just losing too many. So it's just not economically feasible, in this situation. I know I can fix the whole problem with about 10,000 gallons of water, just a big giant filtration system. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to tear this down. I'm going to leave this tank because this thing's cool. This has got all kinds of different critters in it now that have just kind of shown up because it's where I've gotten the sand and so forth. But so besides the sand shrimp, let's see the worms, the sandworms. I just fed them, so they came out, a few of them. So they do their thing. They're kind of cool. Then I got snails back there. There's several snails. There's some crawling on the glass there. See them. They're pretty cool. Then I even have a sea urchin back there. Yeah, I've never seen a cold water Pacific aquarium like this. So I'm gonna try to fix this up a little bit, make it real nice. I have it here and it's all working. That's cool. But I'm gonna take the table to my garage and hook it up to my other tank that I have in the garage, and to see if I can't figure out this problem somehow. So it's a matter of balancing the filtration, the biological filter, and how much stuff is in the water. And these guys produce so much stuff. When I do water changes, when the water goes bad, it's bright yellow. It's amazing how much ammonia these things produce. So that's what it is now. Still working on it. The shrimp at home, so we're going on about 6 months I've had those guys. And last Monday the temperature here got up to like 114, and the water temperature in the garage, because here I have a water chiller, this water is 56 degrees right here, but at home the water chiller is just whatever the temperature is in the garage, which is usually pretty cool. But they got up to 80 degrees, and there the shrimp are fine, no problem. The sandworms are fine. The little side swimmers, you see these guys right here moving around right here, they're all over the place. But side swimmers, when they first kind of showed up, I thought they were cool. They reproduce really fast and they're kind of fun to watch. But they eat sand shrimp. They kill sand shrimp. After the sand shrimp's weakened a little bit, they'll just get in there and they'll eat their eggs, and they get in and they just so. But the side swimmers in the garage, that 80-degree water temperature, they're gone. So that's how you get rid of side swimmers, I guess, because they're like scuds. If you're a fly fisherman, you know what a scud is. Like freshwater scuds, but these guys are in the salt water, and there's a lot of them. So that's what it is. Still got some sand shrimp in here. I'm just not going to be selling them out of the water until we can figure out this problem somehow. So if you have any suggestions, please let me know, and stop in the shop sometime. I want to see my sand shrimp. Once in here, they're doing great. They're really doing good.